It's heartening to see so many strange new faces here today. I know my mom would be very touched and probably a little suspicious. My mother was a very secretive and private woman.
First on our list is Hereditary, a psychological horror masterpiece directed by Ari Aster. This unsettling film follows the Graham family after the death of their secretive grandmother. Toni Collette delivers a chilling performance as Annie, the grieving daughter trying to cope with the loss while uncovering disturbing truths about her family's ancestry. As strange and terrifying events begin to unfold, the film takes a deep dive into themes of grief, trauma, and mental illness, blending supernatural horror with raw human emotion. The story takes a shocking turn as Annie discovers her family is connected to a sinister cult, and her son Peter becomes the target of their dark rituals. The slow burn pacing, combined with disturbing imagery and an unforgettable ending, makes Hereditary an emotionally draining yet terrifying experience. Critics have praised it as one of the best horror films decade, and it's filled with moments that will stick with you long after the credits roll. If you're looking for a horror movie that will truly get under your skin, Hereditary is a must-watch.
Mom?
I don't like this. Dad, I don't like this.
What's happening? Peter! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother! Please stop! Mom, what's happening? Make it stop! Make it stop!
I just don't want to put any more stress on my family.
Next, we have A Quiet Place, a groundbreaking horror film directed by John Krasinski. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, the story revolves around a family trying to survive in silence. Humanity has been decimated by blind creatures that hunt using sound, forcing the family to communicate through sign language and live in absolute quiet. The film stars John Krasinski himself as the father, Lee, and Emily Blunt as Evelyn, the mother, in a gripping portrayal of parents doing everything to protect their children. The tension is palpable as the family navigates their daily life, from gathering food to preparing for Evelyn's childbirth, all while avoiding the deadly creatures lurking nearby. A Quiet Place is a masterclass in suspenseful storytelling, where every sound, every whisper, and every accidental noise could mean death. The film's innovative use of sound design immerses the audience, creating an experience unlike any other horror movie. It's a heart-pounding, emotional journey about survival and family that will leave you on the edge of your seat.
Adrian. He was a sociopath. He said that I could never leave him. He controlled how I looked and what I wore. Then I was controlling when I left the house. And eventually, what I thought. I'm sorry, I can't take you with me. I'm not gonna leave you with that thing on. Are you okay?
Coming in next is The Invisible Man, a modern reimagining of the classic horror story. Directed by Lee Hwanel, this psychological thriller stars Elizabeth Moss as Cecilia, a woman trying to escape the clutches of her abusive ex-boyfriend, Adrian. After Adrian's apparent suicide, Cecilia begins to suspect that he's not really dead but has found a way to become invisible and continue tormenting her. The film is a brilliant exploration of gaslighting and psychological abuse. As Cecilia's claims are dismissed by those around her, the tension builds as strange occurrences escalate, and Cecilia is forced to fight back against an enemy no one else can see. Elizabeth Moss delivers a powerhouse performance, bringing raw emotion and vulnerability to a character pushed to her limits. What makes The Invisible Man so terrifying is its use of space and silence, keeping viewers guessing where the invisible threat might be lurking. It's a smart, suspenseful, and deeply unsettling film that redefines the horror thriller genre. If you're a fan of psychological horror, this one is not to be missed.
Where are you? Show yourself!
Surprise. Let me help you.
You can't help me. Surprise.
Our next pick is The Lighthouse, a surreal and atmospheric psychological horror film directed by Robert Eggers, shot in haunting black and white. The movie stars Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson as two lighthouse keepers stranded on a remote, stormy island. The film delves into themes of isolation, madness, and existential dread as the two men slowly unravel under the weight of their solitude. Dafoe plays the grizzled, superstitious veteran, while Pattinson portrays the younger, guilt-ridden newcomer. Their relationship becomes increasingly volatile as paranoia, hallucinations, and power struggles take hold. The film's claustrophobic setting, combined with its eerie sound design and stunning cinematography, creates an oppressive and unsettling atmosphere. The Lighthouse is more than just a horror movie, it's a psychological descent into madness. With its cryptic imagery, mythological undertones, and powerhouse performances, it's a film that leaves viewers with more questions than answers. If you're looking for a truly unique and disturbing cinematic experience, The Lighthouse is a must-watch.
I told you that I want to go to that festival in Sweden.
No, you said it would be cool to go.
Yeah, and then I got the opportunity and I decided
Look, I don't mind you going. I just wish you would have told me, that's all.
Dude, she needs a therapist. You've been wanting out of this stupid relationship for like a year now.
And don't forget about all of the beautiful Swedish women you'll meet in June.
Okay, guys.
That's not her again. Seriously?
Babe, what's happening? Danny.
Next is Midsommar, a disturbing folk horror film also directed by Ari Aster. This visually stunning movie takes place during a midsummer festival in a remote Swedish village. It follows Danny, played by Florence Pugh, who joins her boyfriend and his friends on a trip to the seemingly idyllic commune. What begins as a peaceful cultural experience soon turns into a nightmare. The villagers' bizarre rituals grow increasingly unsettling, and Danny finds herself drawn into their sinister traditions. The film explores themes of grief, toxic relationships, and the human need for belonging, all while delivering shocking moments of horror in broad daylight. What sets Midsommar apart is its ability to make the bright and beautiful setting feel just as terrifying as the darkest haunted house. Florence Pugh delivers an incredible performance, capturing Danny's emotional journey from despair to empowerment. Midsommar is a slow burn, deeply unsettling film that lingers in your mind long after it's over. It's a horror experience unlike any other, blending beauty with brutality in a way that only Ari Aster can deliver.
Absolutely not.
What's happening?
I don't know why you invited us.
That's why you look so guilty right now because you know.
We only do this every 90 years. I was most excited for you to come.
What is it you like to talk about?
My patient. Hi. I know you're nervous. I just want to have a chat.
I'm seeing something no one else can see except for me. It's smiling at me.
Finally, we have Smile, a 2022 psychological horror film that has quickly become a fan favorite. Directed by Parker Finn, the movie follows Dr. Rose Cotter, played by Sosie Bacon, a therapist who begins experiencing terrifying supernatural events after witnessing the traumatic death of a patient. The patient's smiling face before her death haunts Rose, and she soon discovers a sinister curse that passes from person to person, causing victims to die in horrific ways. As Rose's grip on reality begins to unravel, she's forced to confront her own past traumas while racing against time to break the curse. Smile is packed with creepy visuals, jump scares, and psychological tension. The eerie, ever-present smiles of the cursed individuals are deeply unsettling, and the film's exploration of trauma and mental health adds emotional weight to the story. With its strong performances, haunting atmosphere, and shocking ending, Smile is a modern horror gem that will keep you up at night.
How does it make you feel?
I'm just really scared that something bad is going to happen.